He's hiding in the bushes. Oh gosh. It's all lost.
It's not easy. You won't understand.
How's it, English? Welcome to
I want to come.
Mongoose XY, the channel.
Come outside.
All of a sudden, just freaking out. Oh man. Okay, you go there for a second. How's it, everybody?
Are you sick?
Let's turn this on. Oh no, it's freaking out. Alright. How's it, everyone? My little microphone is not even plugged in because I haven't got it working yet. How's it, everybody? It's Saturday, May 23rd, and it's Memorial Day weekend. I'm not exactly sure what day is Memorial Day, with the Monday being the holiday, but the Monday is Memorial Day. It was set on the last Monday of May. So,
Don't leave.
Don't leave, okay. So, Memorial Day, we're remembering all those who have passed that have been of military service, and I just believe anyone aging out, growing old, and to the killed in action type, everything. Everyone in the military. So, yeah, there's that. Different, different from Veterans Day. Veterans Day is a living, guys and gals, not, the ones that are memorialized. So that's, and my dad was in the Air Force, so we had little flag there. So, that being said, vlog and news, the birds are not adhering to the plan. They're still creeping over here. And I think just because of the volume of the nesting thing going on, it's kind of coming over. And once they get sort of situated, they're like two birds like caw caw. And it's hard.
Sometimes.
It's like they found a place. It's like, we're roosting here. So anyways, there are cats. There's more than one cat though, so it's up. Chewing them is a good thing. I'm just kind of weirding out. It's just been sort of strange. I don't know. Planets are aligned. There is Regulus lining up with the moon. I don't know. Maybe that was to blame. The IRS sent me a letter with all this crazy. It's the news stuff. IRS sent me a letter, and I was just pissed. It was chore day, and things are going on, and IRS sent me a letter. I'm like, oh no, what? And it says, we request this and that. It says return. I was like, what's going on? And it said, it smells. No, not really. It says your IRS refund for 2025 last year could not be put into your direct deposit. Could not be. It was rejected by your bank account or something. And so it sent me this letter, and I'm like, oh gosh, my refund couldn't go into my direct deposit. I kind of like, what's wrong now? Oh no, and they're not giving me my refund. The thing is, I go and check it out thinking I'm gonna have to deal with all this IRS thingy, and I start looking at the website with the IRS thing, trying to check out what to do with direct deposit. So I'm like, how could they've done it before, it happened before, why not? What went wrong? And
can you hear?
But I don't have a refund. My my tax returns are like zero, unlike the president of the United States, who's like upward of $6 billion, $4 billion, couple $1 billion he made as a president. So he's making billions of dollars for his own personal pocket. I have zero, and doesn't do taxes, but I had zero money. So they had problem. Oh gosh. See, it all happens at once. I'm still on antibiotic thing. So yes, I'm still on the regimen. The trouble with these antibiotics. Yeah, I get to drink some coffee. Trouble with the antibiotics is twice a day, every 12 hours. So if you take one at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you do at 3 o'clock in the morning. Time these out. So anyways, they had no money, and when they tried to deposit zero, it registered as a rejection, and they sent an automatic letter. I think it's all automatic. Everything's working on automatic as best they can. We're just not that good. They're pretty incompetent. Matter of fact, speaking of incompetent, they've lost so far 4 cabinet members from Trump. Few of them got fired, but one who was the Department of National Intelligence, the person who briefs the president, like from the CIA and the FBI, and the intelligence and the information, they put it in the report and go, here, Mr. President, today's report. Of course, the president doesn't read, so they come in and say something. So, yeah. And so this person is Tulsi Gabbard. Tulsi Gabbard.
Sailor.
She left. Family reasons, personal reasons. Her husband got a diagnosis, so she's out of the picture. I mean, yeah, the diagnosis and the reason leaving your job for that is fine. Yeah, I mean, sure, sign off on that. But the timing was perfect because everything's falling apart and cabinet members are getting fired, and it's getting really whacked out worse. DNI, Department of National Intelligence, DNI, they used to say, do not invite, because Tulsi Gabbard wasn't even invited to a lot of the big meetings that she should have been on. The war and she was more like they were trying to get her to investigate the use of Trump's weaponized DOJ, the actual weaponized DOJ. Well, we'll investigate them, and she would be tagging along. The FBI's there, and she's like popping around the floor.
Downstairs.
She didn't know what she was doing. And she's actually from Hawaii, because her father, Gabbard, Daddy Gabbard, was from Hawaii and was a politician here. And he, God, what a stick in the mud that guy was. He was anti-gay or anti-LGBTQ, call it now. But he was like back there in the days when it was God hates fags, and he was doing that over here. I thought, oh God, he's one of them guys. God hates those people, God hates those. And he was, I don't know, not that liked. It was like, what the hell with this guy? But his daughter is Tulsi Gabbard. She gets into politics also, and she starts off as a Democrat because she's in Hawaii, and she switches from Democrat to Republican because it's convenient. And just like her daddy, who followed the politics, which he thought was going big in the mainland, kind of banking. Tulsi switched because, it's convenient following the popularity. It's like career politician. Just follow the winning team. That's why we're in a lot of trouble now. Big money in politics and just wanting to get reelected as a career politician. And Tulsi Gabbard got a position on secretary of, I don't know, she was over in Syria, the country Syria, which is heavily supported by Russian stuff, and she was connected to some type of Russian connection through Syria, and she's like, what are you talking about? Not me. And anyways, enough. Tulsi Gabbard. Not a fan. I'm just like, oh, she's getting fired. So it's another casualty of the Trump administration. you know, God bless with the frickin' husband, and yeah, you go do that. People got problems too that aren't politically famous. So yeah, so and over here in Hawaii, they elected a new police chief, and they're kind of pissed off. Well, some groups are pissed off that they hired the outsider. They hired some guy from 30 years experience as a police chief. He's now the Honolulu police chief, but he has 30 years experience in San Francisco. But there was a local guy, and they didn't vote the local guy in, so they're kind of right now. We should change those. So, well, at least they're paying attention. Okay, let's.
I want to come.
Yeah, sure. Hawaii news, yeah. Hawaii news. Gabbard resigns. Yeah, well, so what? She's got the white hair thing. She's got the Bride of Frankenstein hairstyle thing. There's that. That's the director on the right. Oh, this is the husband. I have a diagnosis of bone cancer. There a lot of people have stuff. And there was the guy that was really famous, NASCAR driver. That's the thing is, so I'll just mention him. I mean, famous NASCAR driver. He had a serious illness that he just had in the background. He had it, and then boom, went up and got him, and he died. And he's like 41, 40. He wasn't that old, and all of a sudden dead. And the weird thing about that one, the only reason I mean, you know, God bless, shit, it's just like people that aren't famous have serious things and they gotta watch out. And you never know kind of stuff. And of course. But his little prophetic statement was like, they interviewed him, he wins a race, they interview him, he's like, well, you never know which race is gonna be your last. And that was his last race. But they're looking into that because he was famous. And I was like, leave the poor family to grieve. But he's like, yeah, he had something going on for a long time. It was serious. It involves infection. And that's why my ears pricked up. It's like, okay, what the heck was it? Something with the sinuses. He needed a shot. So I was like, dude, it sounded like, you know, yeah, a little close to home. I mean, no, different thing. Okay, what else? Gabbard resigned. Yay. At least, now they elect another ding dong, so it doesn't matter. Yay. It's like the head of Hydra. And, sports. They got basketball. And basketball, that's some long legs. What the heck with this guy? And more basketball and stuff like that. Let's see. A little back in the day. Yeah, back in the day. And what we got here, 1990. Yeah, boys, what you got? That's a nice canoe there. This is like Bucks Pinewood Derby with canoes. Members of the Waikiki Canoe Club lash up their entry to the Plywood Cup Challenge at Ala Moana Regional Park. It is. It's a Pinewood Derby for canoes. It's a benefit for the United Cerebral Palsy Association. Teams build and then race the plywood canoe. Good for you guys. That's pretty funny. That must be fun. Oh.
Consciousness.
Arab nation seeks war accord. Oh yeah, that. Egypt is trying to console the neighboring Arab countries to be at cool with Iran. That's about what's happening there. Everything else there's no ceasefire. And Cubans protesting Castro indictment. Oh, you indict our leader? Yeah, because they're gonna come and take him away and take over Cuba because they know what's going on. It's the same old SpaceX powerful rocket passes critical test. They did a test of a SpaceX rocket blew up. Okay, who was the board on those things? Waymo suspends service for 6 cities. Waymo cars are automatic cars driving into the flood zone and getting it's like, oh my gosh. I'm trusting AI, and AI is incompetent. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing either. Oh, that was the guy Bush. Oh, we got the new federal chair Warsh. Is he gonna obey Trump or not? Oh, here we go, political cartoon. Oh, finally. If politicians had to operate in real life as average Americans.
Oh, OMG, our credit cards are all maxed out. We're in a massive debt, honey. What are we going to do?
Relax. I'll put in a reflecting pool.
Yep. Oh gosh, that doesn't work. God, incompetence. Okay, what's behind here?
Self-sufficiency is not
Okay, we'll do this one.
Self-sufficiency is not always the answer.
Recent rain damage to agricultural land should have some impact on our effort to be self-sufficient in case of a natural disaster when food cannot be delivered to the state. Has this affected our goal of having local farms supply 30% of menu items for schools? Where will our centralized school kitchens buy their food items? If a storm can cause such devastating damage, what will a hurricane or other weather disasters do to our food supply? Let's help our farmers to recover. However, making Hawaii dependent on locally produced food might require additional study and consideration. Leonard Leong Manoa. Oh, thank you, Leonard, for handing in your letter there and scaring the poof out of us. Scaring the poo out of everybody. See, that's the thing. Hawaii is in the middle of the North Pacific. It's all about shipping. And if the shipping is down, Hawaii starves in about a month. There'll be people with probably guns at the grocery store. The shelves will be bare. People in about a month. Somebody was telling me that. My older brother was telling me that. So we're all dependent on shipping, and that points right back to that Gulf War, to reuse the term. The war in Iran. It's all about shipping. Greenland, there was a shipping since global melting. There's shipping through the Northwest Passage thing. Panama Canal, shipping. A lot of it's about shipping. That's big money. And President Grift is grifting, and that's about that. Okay, so well, that's it. Have a happy Saturday. Have a good one. Aloha to you. Aloha.
It's story out.